Purpose is not something you find. It is something you move toward without always knowing why. You see, a young river began high in the mountains. It did not know where it was going. It only knew one thing: it could not stay still. As it moved, it asked the things it passed. It asked the stone, "Where am I going?" The stone said nothing. It had not moved in 1,000 years. It did not understand the question. It asked the forest, "Where am I going?" The forest said, "We cannot tell you. We grow toward light. You must find your own direction." It asked the wind, "Where am I going?" The wind laughed and said, "I have been asking that same question since the beginning of the world. I still do not know, but I have not stopped moving." The river flowed on, through narrow gorges that forced it thin and fast, through wide valleys that let it slow and spread, through seasons of drought that almost stopped it, through floods that made it stronger than it knew. It shaped the land as it went. It fed the roots it passed over. It carried what needed carrying. It wore away what needed wearing. And one day, without announcement, without ceremony, it reached the sea. It had not known the sea was where it was going, but the moment it arrived, it understood that every bend in the river, every stone it shaped, every root it fed, had been preparation. You do not need to know where you are going to begin moving in the right direction. Purpose rarely announces itself at the beginning. It reveals itself in the moving. The narrow gorges of your life, the seasons that forced you thin and fast and frightened, were not detours from your purpose. They were the making of it. The wide valleys where you slowed, the seasons of quiet that felt like nothing was happening, were not wasted time. They were the widening of it. You have been shaping the land as you go, feeding roots you may never see grow, carrying things you may not understand until long after you have set them down. That is not confusion. That is purpose in motion. I want to leave you with one question. What if the life you have already lived, every narrow gorge, every slow valley, every season you called a mistake, was already the river finding its way to the sea? This is VeilDepth. If this gave you permission to keep moving, save it. Return to it when the direction feels unclear, and if someone you know is standing still waiting to understand their purpose before they begin, send it to them. The river does not wait to know the sea. It simply moves.